good morning, family. How is everyone doing? Hey, Sherry, can you hear me? She can't even hear me. Well, family, that's how it is. When Team Effort Network representatives set up, people stop and they begin to ask questions. Hey, what are you doing? And what a perfect opportunity to share the 10 vitamin spray. When I get Terry a chance to realize what he's doing. Hey, Terry, can you hear me? Oh, my goodness. Hello? Somebody wants to send Terry Whitener a text and let him know he's on the speakerphone. And I'm going to continue on. Hopefully we can push past it. Family, you dial into the Team Effort Lifestyle Call where you will hear things that will move you from fact to faith to action. It's a beautiful day here on the East Coast. I'm telling you, it simply is a beautiful day. We've been getting some hot, humid weather, and people have been challenged with it. But today we got a nice little breeze, and the sky is crystal blue. So it's the beginning of a new day. New beginnings begin. So let's take advantage of it. Well, I'm opening. The line is open, as you can hear. So if you can push past the noise in the background, go right ahead and introduce yourself. And let us know where you're calling from. If there's too much noise, I'm going to mute out. But just go ahead and let's give it a chance. Who's with me this morning? Go right ahead and introduce yourself. So right ahead, give us your name, where you're calling it from.
Happy payday, everybody. Team Everything Work around the world.
Welcome. How are you? Welcome to the call.
Fantastic.
All right, is that you, Robert?
Me.
Okay, sorry. I'm going to have to mute out. We're probably going to have to miss the part of introductory. Unless you just want to shout your name, I think we can hear you. Go ahead, shout your name out. Where are you calling in from?
Jesse Bowden, calling from the Pentagon.
All right, welcome, Jesse. Who else is with us? Go ahead, give us your name, family.
Mama Ife, good morning.
Hey, Mama Ife. Good to hear you, Mama Ife. How are you?
I'm just beautiful like you, my dear.
Thank you, Mama Ife. Love you.
Love you, baby.
Keep it coming. Who else is with us? Give us your name.
Paul Jackson from Nice, Maryland. Good morning, Pastor T.
Good morning, Mr. Jackson. How are you, sir?
Magnificent day. Doing well and swelling well.
Beautiful day. Keep it coming. Who else is with us, family?
Pick a spot. We're going to the top.
Right, straight there, Mr. Lloyd. Straight to the top. Without a
what's
shadow
the name
of a
of that
doubt.
motorcycle club you kind of start?
I don't know what you think. Well, I know what you think we should call it, Lloyd.
The Dream Team Hot Mamas or something?
I was thinking about Chin on the Move.
Okay. All right.
Well, ten coming your way.
All righty.
Thank you, Lord, for being here this morning.
You're welcome.
The conference is now in presentation mode. Your line is muted.
The noise in the background, but thank you all for persevering and pushing through and giving us your name anyway. I tell you, I like that. Persist until you succeed. Don't let anything get in your way. Don't let anything stop you. Don't look at circumstances. You know that they can be lying vanities. You know, I was doing a little bit of reading, as I like to do every day. And I want to share something that I was reading this morning. I think it's just kind of like right on time. Because many of us, as independent representatives, at one time or another, you have faced this. You have dealt with this. So I want to share something out of course, my main man, Ogman Gino, the greatest salesman in the world. And I want to share something that he's written in his book. And it might sound a little familiar. Yeah, I'm sure you've gone through this. But what it says is, why will people not listen to my story? How does one command their attention? Why do they close their door before I've said 5 words? Why do they lose interest in my talk and walk away? Is everyone poor in this channel? What can I say when they tell me that they like my product, but they cannot afford it? Why do so many tell me to come back at another day? How do others tell when I cannot? What is this fear that seizes me when I approach a customer, and how can I overcome it? Is my price not in line with other representatives? Now, you know, you all face that, right? And when you think about that, what you want to tell yourself, first of all, you want to think about your why you got into what you're doing. But he answered himself later on in this, and he said that the reason that he felt that way when he approached his prospects or customers is because they had said, people had told him that, you know, people are not going to buy your product. The price is too high. It's too high. And he said every time he would approach a customer, he would remember those words, those negative words that people said, oh, it's not going to work. The price is too high. People don't need that. They're not going to trust you. And he would recall those words every time he would approach a customer. So what do you do? Think about what is in the back of your mind. Where's your mindset when you're approaching a prospect? Are you approaching them with a positive attitude? Are you approaching them with what you have, you already know that they're going to need or that they're going to want? Or are you approaching them with those words that you've heard someone speak? Someone has said to you along the road, it ain't going to work. It's going to be good for so long. Now you better quit. I'm going somewhere else. I've gotten involved with something else. I think I'm going to do something else. If those words come to you, then that's going to hinder you when you go to approach a new prospect or a new customer. So when you see a new prospect or a new customer, approach them with a positive attitude. Listen to what they have to say. Think about your why and understand what you're offering them. You're offering them something that's going to enhance their health, that they're going to love you for within a week's period of time, that they're going to have a testimony about. Just think about that and cancel all the negative thoughts that try to approach your mind or that try to approach your head whenever you're approaching the customer. Just wanted to share this morning with you, family. Well, once again, you're down to the Team Effort Lifestyle Call, and we have some great things to share. This is Wednesday, and as you know, on Wednesday, we bring on the beautiful biologist, Shakena Day. She comes to the call every Wednesday sharing how to take care of this body, along with the vitamin sprays that we have with the D Power and the D Boost and the Slim and the Trend, the Super 10 and the Cell Energy. She just breaks down everything we need to know so we can be all around healthy. You know, our digestive system, our immune system, incorporating exercise, drinking water, everything we need to do to know about being healthy. So I'm always excited to bring to the call and hear what she has to share with us each and every Wednesday. Biologist Shakena Day. Shakena, are you there this morning?
I'm here. Good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing perfect. That's what I like to tell the kids. Don't get doing perfect. Set those standards high, right?
Yes. I'm doing awesome. Awesome.
Well, good. That's good to hear. So, you know, Shakena, we're always excited to hear all the wonderful things that you bring for each Wednesday. And we just love the passion that's in your heart as you begin to share. So what do you have for us today?
Okay. Well, today I just want to briefly talk about, and I want you to ask yourself a question. Why is it such a challenge to start a healthy lifestyle? So a lot of times, you know, we have goals and we have things that we want to do, and we say, okay, we're going to lose weight. We're going to start eating right. We're going to start exercising. And then a couple of weeks down the line, after seeing no results, you know, it's about our mind just gets out of whack to the point where we just pretty much give up or forget about why we started in the first place. So I wanted to give you some steps and throw some things out there that can actually help you maintain that healthy lifestyle. And a lot of times we say we're going to do things and we only do it for a certain amount of time. You know, say we're going to go on a diet or things of that nature, which really that's the problem. You know, we need to start adapting things, you know, and adopting things that we can actually maintain and not necessarily saying, okay, well, I'm going to lose 50 pounds and that's your goal. That's your goal, but we need to start small and say, okay, what can I do to actually help me reach that goal? Those small little steps to say, okay, I'm going to drink water. I'm not going to drink sodas. You know, I'm going to take my vitamin sprays and, I'm going to exercise on 3 days out of the week, that can actually help you maintain and reach your goal that you're trying to reach of those 50 pounds. So those are some of the things that you can actually, consider and start adopting into your lifestyle, saying, okay, I'm going to start eating better, all of these different things. Now, there was a study done back in 2010, and they found that fast food was actually changing the brain, the chemistry in the brain of these rats that they were feeding fast food to. So they did a study with these rats, and they were feeding it fast food, and they understood that. They realized that it was changing the chemistry, their chemical makeup, within their brain, to the point where they weren't able to, decide or realize whether they were hungry or if they were full, while eating this fast food. And after a while, after a certain period of time, when they started to feed the rats healthy foods, the rats would not eat those healthy foods because their body was craving the fast food. Now, we can realize and understand that, even fast food and even food itself can become addicting, depending on what we're eating. But we want to make sure that if it does become addictive, what are we addicted to? Are we addicted to fast food, or are we addicted to healthy foods? What is our body craving? Is it craving vegetables and fruit, or is it craving sugar? Is it craving caffeine? All of those different things. Is it craving saturated fats? Some of these are the things that we have to start thinking about, because if you realize the importance of what your body is craving, and realizing that, okay, this is not good. If my body's craving all of these things that are not good for me, then I may have a problem that I really need to deal with, and we have to start realizing that. So we want to form good habits. So in this study, they realized, okay, after, forcing and trying to feed these rats healthy foods, then guess what? They started eating more and more and more and more. And that's what it's all about. Sometimes, like I tell my kids, when my oldest daughter was younger, she would say she wouldn't eat like sweet potatoes and spinach. And, the only thing she would probably eat was broccoli. And we were like, okay, well, you're just going to sit there until you eat it. But as she started getting older, when she started getting about 6 and 7 and 8, we started to realize that she was eating more of the healthy foods, because that was something that we started adopting into their diets and their nutrition. So it's very important to realize that, okay, sometimes after a certain period of time, and after so long of eating things that are not healthy for us, we have no taste, or we feel the things that are healthy for us, we say that they don't taste good, or they're nasty, or, you don't have an acquired taste. So sometimes we have to build that up, to the point where our body begins to enjoy it or like it, and your body will acquire that taste for it to the point where you're beginning to enjoy it. But guess what? That's what your body needs. And you'll start feeling a major difference in the way your body responds. As far as you'll have more energy, you'll feel more energetic, you'll sleep better, all of these different things. Another thing that I wanted to throw out there is, don't get so overwhelmed with counting your calories, because that can be, if you're not, used to that, or, if you're not strict on trying to do any type of fitness competitions or anything like that, don't get bogged down with counting the calories, because a lot of times we consume more than we actually, for our output. So our intake is more than our actual output, meaning we don't exert enough energy to actually burn off the amount of calories that we're consuming. So the way you can actually start is by, number one, start drinking your trim. Start spraying your Slim on a day-to-day basis. Even if you aren't looking to lose weight, you can actually drink your trim, along with your meals or before or after, or whatever the case may be, because that will actually help your digestive system, be healthy along with whatever you're eating or consuming. So trying to incorporate that daily is awesome with your meals. Or before your meals or after meals or whatever you choose to do, you can start incorporating those in what you're eating. And then, of course, when you're starting eating certain things, watch your portion size. So you just want to focus on, okay, I'm just going to start eating healthier. So, eat your protein, your lean protein, eat your vegetables, consume your fiber, take your trim, all of that, but watch your portion size. That's the key. That's the first step. Don't worry about counting the calories, because sometimes that can get overwhelming and you just give up, and that tends to happen a lot of times. So just worry about that. Now, studies show that when people eat out, they eat 2 to 3 times more than what the actual food label serving size is. So instead of eating out all of the time, eat at home, stay at home, things of that nature. Cook, it's found to be a lot healthier, as well as those people who tend to eat out more tend to be obese, as well as your caloric intake is higher than those that eat at home. And also when you eat out, you tend to consume more saturated fats than you should fruits or vegetables than eating at home. So that's another good thing to actually take on. Now, this company is one of the best companies that I know of, that I've been a part of. And why? It's because it's all about helping people. And when I mean people that's actually in the business and people that are actually using the product. There's so many benefits within this company. There's just, you can go on and on. But number one, the food industry spends about approximately anywhere between $2 to $4 billion a year just on marketing. And they're marketing to who? They're marketing to our children. And guess what? These food industries and drink industries, what are they marketing? The food and the things that they're not marketing are not healthy. They're not healthy for us. They're not healthy for our children. But guess what? They use that as an avenue, because they know when they market to children, the kids are going to be like, oh, well, this is this. And, Mom, I want this, or Dad, I want this, or look at this. So guess what we need to try to do? We need to try to think of creative ways to advertise, to market our product, to get it out there on the market, whether it's to schools, whether it's to teachers, whether it's to churches, wherever, get out there to health fairs, get out there, find creative ways that we can actually market, and understanding. I saw, the great, that Terry did this awesome photo, of 10 and the kids with the finger paint. And that was an awesome way to market, so we need to think of creative ways just as that to market to young people, to market to all ages, to understand the importance of taking control over your health and taking control over your wealth, and realizing that we have a product out there that can actually make changes in your life, that can, that have awesome benefits. So many people have had life-changing testimonies, and it's awesome. And we need to get out there and share those testimonies, tell people about the product, market in so many different ways. Now, one problem that we're seeing is our kids are becoming, guess what they're becoming? They're becoming less active. Why? Because everything is all about convenience. Nowadays, our kids are watching television. We're watching television. We're becoming less active, as well as our children, to the point where we're watching television, we're either on the phone, we're on the computer, or guess what? Our kids are playing video games. Nobody is going outside, spending time together, playing outside, things of that nature. Not like it used to be years and years ago. Everybody's inside, sitting down. But we need to change that, because it's all about getting out, moving around, exercising, getting that heart rate up, whatever the case may be. Even to the point where if you're getting out, you're taking a walk out in the park, that's your opportunity to network, with other people that's out there that's trying to exercise, that's trying to move around, that's trying to feel a little bit more fit. That's your opportunity, window of opportunity to share what you have to offer, and it's not necessarily selling. It's just asking the simple question. Wow, do you take vitamins? Do you take supplements? Are you looking to lose weight? Things of that nature. Just sparking up a conversation. That alone will open a door for you to actually share the information of 10 and the sprays and also trim. Now, nearly 40% of children diet comes from sugar and unhealthy fats. Now, if we start to realize that even it's not only affecting this environment and the food that we're eating and consuming is not only affecting us, but also affecting our children, where we're seeing a rise in obesity, where we're seeing a rise in, type 2 diabetes, all of these different things, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and also according to the CDC, if the current trends continue, 1 out of 3 adults will have diabetes by 2050. 1 out of 3 adults will have type 2 diabetes by 2050. If we don't change the way we eat, if we don't change our physical activity, if we don't change how we look at things, it's going to get worse. So that's the importance of, we have to give back. We have to tell people the importance of taking care of your bodies, things of that nature. And also, by 2030, healthcare costs that are attributed to poor diet and lack of exercise will actually range from $860 billion to $956 billion. That's $1 out of every $6 will be spent on healthcare. If we don't change that, if we don't make changes, and that's what it's all about. We have to make a change. We have to make an impact. We have to make a stamp, out there on the environment to let everyone know about their health, the importance of you losing weight. If you want to lose weight, I can show you how to lose weight. I can show you the importance of taking this trim. It contains it contains inulin, the importance of the protein. It contains all the fiber, a lot of the fiber that you actually need and to consume in one drink alone. It can help in so many different ways. It can help balance that good bacteria, within your digestive system to the point where it's helping break down all of that waste within your digestive system to the point where it's breaking down. It's removing, that glutathione within the cell energy. It's helping your body recover. It helps your muscles recover, after and during a workout. It helps in so many different ways, as far as with your liver, as well as helping your body fight off free radicals. Your vitamin B complex, which is your B boost, it helps in so many ways. It gives you that extra boost you need to go throughout your day. If you're feeling, less energetic and you want more energy, if you are anemic, all of those different things, it can actually help in so many different ways because it increases, the blood cell production within the body. So all of these things help in so many ways. The Super 10 helps with inflammation. So if you're having inflammation, within the body, it can help with that. Why? Because it contains antioxidants. That antioxidants actually help, fight off that inflammation within the body. Also, the vitamin D is so vital because it's found in every organ within the body. So you need that for your body and to function properly and efficiently. It's so very important that we understand that we need vitamins, we need minerals, we need, supplements within our daily activities. We cannot go without it because what we're consuming does not contain all the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients that our body needs to function efficiently. So we need that and the importance of that. And we understand the importance of that. So we must share that with other people. I challenge you, And I challenge everybody. If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. Whether it is, whatever it is, if it doesn't challenge you, if it doesn't challenge, if it's not a challenge for you to go out there and talk to people or get 10 people, then it won't change you. It won't change your mind frame. It won't change, it won't change your financial, situation. If it was that easy, everybody would be doing it. But guess what? We are a team. We are here to help each other. That's what it's all about. Team effort network. We're here to help each other reach a common goal, one goal, and that's to help other people live a healthier lifestyle, improve, mind, body, and soul, all of that, and that's what it's all about. Our bodies are capable of so many different things, pretty much almost anything, but it's our minds that we have to convince. If we convince ourselves that we can do this, we can go out and build a strong team, of people that can actually lead other people, that can actually promote and create other leaders to help other people change their lifestyle, to help other people change their financial situation. We can do so much. We have to surround ourselves with positive people, and that's what it's all about. Surrounding yourself with positive people. Stay positive no matter what, no matter what may come your way, no matter what obstacle. Sometimes we may hit a stump in the road, but guess what? Keep going, find another route, go around that stump. That's what it's all about. And I'm going to close with this. Do not let someone who gave up on their dreams talk you out of giving up on yours. Thank you, Dr. Denise.
Whoa. Shakena Day, I love everything you say, but when you come out with those quotes, well, that just knocks it out the ball field. And that is just a perfect quote. I'm telling you, do not let someone else who didn't fulfill your dreams keep you from fulfilling yours. And I didn't get exactly, but wow, that was a powerful quote. And I also love what you said right before that. Surround yourself with positive people. It makes such a difference. There's so many of us that's sitting around people that's, they're just complaining. They just, they're upset about one thing or the other, or this is not working, or they want this and they want that, and they're not getting it. And that's contagious. And you don't want to surround it. That's negative energy. And energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be transferred. So they're transferring that negative energy over to you. You ever talk with someone and they come to you, they just go full with so much pain and agony and complaint and misery. And then by the time they're finished talking, they're feeling better. But now you feel like, oh my God, because they transferred that negative energy over to you, and you've taken it, and now you're going to carry it to someone else. So I definitely agree with that. I love the topic for the day, Shakena. Why is it such a challenge, to start a healthy lifestyle? And many of us can say, yes, Shakena is right. It's such a challenge to really start a healthy lifestyle and stay committed to it. We'll start 1 or 2 weeks or 2 or 3 weeks, and maybe in a month, and after that, we're quick to give up. But you know what, family, when you give up, remember you're giving up on yourself, and you're giving into things like laziness. The laziness is your enemy, and it's not that what you're doing is not working. It's not like when you start a healthy challenge, like when you start going to the gym, it's not like that doesn't work. When you get a personal trainer, it's not like that doesn't work. When you start taking the vitamin sprays, it's not like they don't work. They work. You start to challenge, and you have the right tools, and they have you on the right track. But you allow little spirits like laziness and to come along and rob you of that. Laziness that comes in the form of watching TV or on the phone talking about things that doesn't necessarily build your character or build your business. And then you're not showing a lot of love for yourself. As if you love yourself. Shakena, is that true? If you love yourself, you're going to take care of yourself, right?
That's right. That is so true.
Yeah. So, and if you're loving yourself, then it's going to be easy for you to love everybody else. But you have to start by loving yourself. And Shakena, you talked about the things that the body craves. Like there's certain foods that the body craves, and isn't that somewhat like that? I mean, if your body is craving things that are not healthy, isn't it almost like you're in a self-destructive mode?
Exactly. You're ready to self-destruct. You're on the verge of self-destructing because you're just trying to feed that that urge or, whatever it is that you're feeling that your body is craving, whether it's sugar, whether it's fries from, McDonald's or whatever the case may be, but it's just going nowhere, that it has no nutritional value. So you're just taking pretty much a turn for the worse.
Yeah. So if you find yourself in that position where you are craving things that you know is not good for your body, you might want to just self-examine yourself to see where you are, because that could be self-destructive, because we know that God designed this body to take care of itself. And when it's healthy, when the immune system is strong, it's going to do exactly what God designed it to do. So if you're loving yourself and you're in healthy mode, mentally and physically, you're not going to crave things that's going to bring harm to your body. You're going to crave things that's good for your body. It's like I find it very hard sometimes to eat fast food. Matter of fact, I pretty much counted out of my diet. And I was wondering why I don't even have a craving. I mean, why am I not craving for anything? Because my body's not going to crave for something that's going to bring it harm. So if your body's craving for something that's bringing it harm, then you want to really try to self-examine yourself. Because if you're taking care of yourself and you're loving yourself, your body is going to crave for those things that are good for it, that are healthy for it. So great information today, again, from biologist Shakena Day. We're looking for Shakena and Chris Day, her husband, to be with us at the East Coast Regional that's going to take place September 26th, family. So, you want to be in the house because we're going to have them come and share. You're going to be able to meet them face-to-face, and they're going to have a segment where they're going to share some wonderful testimonies and information on these vitamin sprays and what they're doing and how they're helping them. So you want to have your guests in the house when this happens. And also, we'll have the information where you can go online to make your registration by tomorrow. We'll have it up today, and we'll post it on Facebook, but we'll be able to announce that tomorrow, so you can go ahead and make your reservations for September 26th. Shakena Day, once again, thank you for bringing us some great, wonderful information and going forth and staying healthy and living a healthy lifestyle through the 10 vitamin sprays. We're going to go out to the UK now, bring out Dr. Anita Poole with our post for today. Anita, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me okay, Denise?
Loud and clear. How is it going today?
Good. In fact, I've just been speaking to a top personal trainer here in the UK, and who has access to various nutritionists, et cetera, et cetera. And, we were talking about exactly what Shakena was talking about, mind and body. And he finds that, in fact, now he only takes clients who are going to carry through with what he's training on, because motivation is so incredibly important, and having the right body-mind aspect and developing the right habits, craving for the right things, not the wrong things. Now he's honed in completely on his market. And yes, people do find it very, very difficult to break out of bad habits, because that's what craving for the wrong things is, really. It's a bad habit. And it happens very, very easily. I'm not knocking it. It happens incredibly easily. Your taste buds, once they start craving for the wrong things, it becomes habitual, and it's very, very difficult to break out of that cycle. And just imagine, we've got products that can actually help to break out of that cycle. And, the testimonials show that. We don't claim to treat, cure, or prevent any particular disorders, but we've already found that people are craving the right things now, not the wrong things, myself included. I think I described to you once before, I was craving. I had a healthy diet. I don't have a lot of desserts and sweets and calories that way. However, I every now and then I was very, very low on energy with the fibromyalgia, and I would crave some sugar. I'd actually take a teaspoon of sugar to just give me that boost of energy. I don't crave that anymore with the TEN sprays. In fact, I'll just have a handful of currants or dried fruit very quickly if I just need to get my sugar level up quickly. And I do not have sugar at all in anything. So, these products absolutely work. And it's not only craving for the sugary things, it's craving for medicinal things that are not good, getting addicted. Do you know that codeine, for example, people think that codeine is a very harmless painkiller. Actually, it's very easy to become addicted to codeine. And in the health news recently, there are thousands and thousands and thousands of people worldwide who are now addicted to codeine. People from all walks of life, young, old, professional, unprofessional. And it's so sad what is happening, because they originally started taking it for something like muscle pain or back pain or neck pain or postnatal pain or pain just after exercise. And actually, they're finding it just gives them a little bit of a kick, which actually is the addiction. It relieves their pain a bit, but then they want more and more, and they become addicted. In fact, it's not really possible. One shouldn't be buying anything more than 32 tablets of codeine from one chemist. That's all that a doctor should be prescribing. However, because it's available without prescription, people who become addicted go to more than 10 different chemists and buy a packet of each. That's more than 320 tablets. They did a survey, and this is what's happening in the world today. It's so easy to become addicted to things. And the young, that's happening to teenagers even. And yet we have in our hands something so incredible and natural like the Super 10 and the Cell Energy, and people have described that it's helped them with their pain, basically, myself included. It's absolutely incredible. We have youngsters even who, once they have these energy drinks, they are craving the energy drinks. I saw a story recently of a mum who found cans and cans and cans of these energy drinks, high caffeine energy drinks, synthetic caffeine energy drinks, high in sugar and loads of calories, underneath their son's bed, and he was only a young teenager at school. In fact, the school has now had to ban the energy drinks, and he described how, with his friends, they all thought it was cool and hip to be taking these things. In fact, they bragged with each other how many cans they were having and didn't realize how harmful it was until their behavior started changing very, very badly. In fact, it affected the whole school behavior, and the headmistress actually put a stop, banned all energy drinks on school premises, and they had to go to that extreme. And we've even heard stories of people collapsing, taking too much synthetic caffeine and too much sugar in the energy drinks. And here we have Cell Energy. I mean, it's just incredible. Natural body antioxidants that are helping people with energy. So, folks, don't take these things mildly. In fact, this personal trainer, elite personal trainer, what did he pick up on what I showed him? He said, wow, glutathione in a spray. My goodness, I've never seen that. So, we've got something absolutely incredible. And, of course, when you tell them about the pay plan, it's icing on the cake. So Nikos Kazantzakis said, in order to succeed, we must first believe that we can. Believe, believe, believe. Get your mind and body round this and get it going for it. Ogmandino, who I know Denise is a great lover of, says, always do your best. What you plant now, you will harvest later. It's all about planting those seeds, about TEN, the sprays, the Trim by 10 drink, and the income opportunity now, and you'll reap the benefit later. John Quincy Adams says, if your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, You are a leader. That's why it's so important to get all your team onto these calls, because the people who are speaking, they are inspiring others, and those people are going out and taking action. So John C. Maxwell said, a leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. If you do it, your team will do it. Albert Schweitzer said, example is leadership. And finally, Dalai Lama said, in order to carry a positive action, we must develop here a positive vision. Exactly what Shakena was saying. Positivity, positivity, positivity. And you will attract people to you. Back to you, Denise.
Wow. Thank you, Dr. Full. Appreciate that. Love those quotes and the statements that you made today. Once again, Shakena Day, thank you so very much for sharing the topic. Why is it such a challenge to start a healthy lifestyle? For no longer is it such a challenge, as long as you're taking the 10 vitamin sprays, we've discovered it's become quite easy. Those who've been struggling to lose weight for years. I remember there was one gentleman on the call. I think he said it was 8 years, if I'm not mistaken. 8 years he spent trying to lose weight and could never get the little 5 pounds. And then just a few weeks on the vitamin sprays was able to get the weight off of him. He has been trying to get off for over 8 years. So our vitamin sprays are making it easy, for people to meet that health challenge. And it started with our vitamin D. Vitamin D still being our number one product. Vitamin D is just essential to the health, and everyone, including babies need vitamin D. That's just how safe it is. The older, the elderly, the babies, the teenagers, the adults, the young adults, anyone needs vitamin D. And then, of course, the B boost with the B12 having the largest vitamin in the body, the Slim by 10, we know the stories behind that. And now with the Trim by 10 on the market, that's just making weight management so much more of a pleasure. And it tastes so good. And then the Super 10, I tell you, just spray that Super 10 whatever you want. It just seems to help with everything. I don't know what's in that Super 10, but we know it has the antioxidants, but that Super 10 simply is amazing. And the cell energy gives you the confidence that your body, your cells are being protected, and everything that's coming to attack your body is being kicked out by the glutathione that goes through every cell that works at a cellular level, giving you a healthy immune system and a healthy body. So, family, what we have is amazing. Our products say I work. People are looking for our products. We cannot make any claims that what we have can heal or cure any sickness or disease you have. But we have a boatload of testimonies that will be coming forth. Watch out for them on how these vitamin sprays are making a huge difference in everyone's life. Well, thank you all for being here with us today. It's been an incredible call. Don't forget to join John Joseph tonight, along with Lord Gibson and Anita Renetta Hall on the call tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific time, so that's going to be 11 o'clock on Eastern Standard Time. So tune in and listen to all the excitement and the passion that takes place late at night for us, at 8 o'clock on the West Coast. And be back with us again tomorrow morning as we continue to press forward to that 50 million that's coming our way in Team Effort Network this year, family. Well, I guess there's nothing else to do other than you know what? Y'all know what you need to do, right? Get off this phone and get out there and go tell someone the great things that you heard on this call today. Be back with us tomorrow morning as we continue to share more great news as what's happening here in the Team Effort lifestyle. Family, you are loved, appreciated. God bless you all and have a prosperous day on purpose.